Could be Whisker. Could be Lit.
Yeah, what do you know? Jealous.
Yep. At BB Bluff Middle School, the student body was really starting to change.
Whoa.
Oh, I almost forgot. There was one more first.
An elf? Oh, man. I never got one of those before. Feels weird.
Skeeter, the assignment was to make a simple coat rack, not this.
Yeah, but this predicts the weather, removes pet hair, and its built-in tracking device locates your jacket anywhere on the planet.
Yeah, it does everything but hang coats.
Oh, yeah, that.
Don't sweat it, Skeet. You'll get them next time.
Huh? Wow! Hey, Mr. Heaver! Want to grade my pet hair remover?
In last period, while everyone was doing basic research, Roger was involved in some very high-tech computer imaging.
Let's see. What kind of facial hair should I grow? The Lincoln? The Santa? Nah. Or the Shaggy?
Hey, anybody up for swirlies?
Great idea. I can show everybody my new goatee.
I can't be seen by real people until my new nose is ready. Yeah, count me and my zit out, too.
Come on, let's go. You think anyone will recognize me?
I kept thinking that night about how everyone was so hung up on their looks. I mean, when I got my first pimple, I didn't freak out. Huh?
Hey, let's order a pizza.
And when I put on a few extra pounds, it didn't tear me apart. Although it did a good job on my pants. Oh, how could everybody be so self-conscious? When my hair dried, it looked normal again. But I still wasn't so sure.
Okay, so who forgot to put gas in the car? Son?
Boy, that's a head full of hair you got there, Dad. That is definitely not a wig, that's for sure.
No, it sure isn't.
Dad, you were my age once, right?
Yeah.
What'd your hair look like?
Well, I think you have pretty much the same hair as your father.
Great, because good hair is in your genes, and I've got the same genes as good old not bald Dad.
Oh, Douglas!
Excuse me, but the bald gene would come from Mom's side of the gene pool, Professor. So if you really want to see the hair in your future, Dougie, you should look at Mom's brothers. For instance, take Uncle Chrome Dome, old Uncle Slidey Top, Uncle Shiny Head. Wait, Dougie, there's another...
Hey! Sorry, Douglas! Trouble with the new sprinkler system! Remote control!
Excuse me?
Wow, you sure are prepared for the rain, Doug.
Well, you can never be too prepared for the rain, Patty.
But it's not raining, Doug.
Easy for you to say.
My nose is all better. It's been time for me to go with...
Hey, you guys hear about the new water park they're opening at the mall this Friday?
You mean Tsunami City?
Yeah, man. You can ride the Dunkaroo, the Soak Cycle, the Big Whip, and get wet. W-E-T.
A water park? We should all go together. What do you say, Doug?
Come over in the pool!
It's stringy.
It's Doug.
You don't want to go to a water park. What about your nose and your pimple?
A little pimple's not going to ruin the opening of Tsunami City. And my bandage will be off by then. What do you say, Doug? You going?
What have I got to lose? What was I going to do? How was I supposed to get more hair in 3 days?
Get more hair in just 3 days!
How many times has this happened to you because of your thinning hair?
Oh, Jenkins, you're fired!
I'm leaving you.
Just say hello to Bushyhead to thicken your hair and fix your life. Go from fired to hired.
Oh, I don't know why, but I'm giving you a promotion. Oh, and Jenkins!
Yes, sir?
Nice hair. Go from loser to lover.
I love you. And your bushy head.
bushy head aerosol hair replacement system?
Your results may vary.
My new bushy head was great. One little spray of the can and my life was fixed.
One more little thing.
Still having trouble with that new sprinkler system, Mr. Dink?
Oh, there, Douglas. Oh, using that spray on hair?
How could you tell?
Just a lucky guess. Let me help you with that.
Hey!
Trust me, this is for your own good. Come with me, Douglas. There I am, Buddy Dink, age 12, idealistic, fluffy-haired. And here's me a year later, bald as the baby's behind. Shocking, isn't it?
But Mr. Dink, you've got plenty of hair.
Nothing but a fancy comb job. Takes hours to get it this way.
Oh.
Conveniently, I just purchased the Follicle 4000. Very expensive.
Wow.
Guaranteed to make you look like a movie star. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, I have another invention that temporarily cures baldness.
What is it?
They call it the hat.
I still had till Friday to fix my problem, but Skeeter's problems were just beginning.
Here it is, Mr. Heaver. The Simple Birdhouse.
What's this?
Oh, that's the Simple Automatic Squirrel-Proof Perch Retractor.
And this?
That's the Simple Central Heating Duct. Yay! That's just a simple stereo! Just to give them, something to listen to!
Skeeter, we need to discuss the rules of a simple design. When you want to build something simple, you need to follow a few simple rules.
If you're building a school, you gotta have teachers, students, and a place to learn.
But wouldn't it be cooler if it had a roller coaster? A racetrack? And a spaceport?
Yes, Skeeter, but how would you study for a test on a roller coaster?
I guess you're right. I can't even read in the car without barfing.
Basketball has a very simple design. All you need is a ball and a hoop.
Oh, wouldn't it be neater if the court was a trampoline? The baskets move and you have a laser light show?
Sounds interesting, Skeeter, but it also sounds dangerous.
I guess you got a point.
We want to give you a makeup project, Skeeter.
If you can make a simple candy dish that holds candy, we'll wipe out the failing grade.
Great! I need these shock absorbers. Oh, some 2x4s. Let's see, 25 feet of surgical tubing. Sonar pins, tweezers.
Let's review, shall we?
The good news was I was getting positive results with my latest hair care product. Only not on me. What am I going to do, Porkchop? Patty's never going to want to swim with a bald guy.
Wear your hat backwards. Very heavy.
Judy, I can't just go through life wearing a hat all day long. Or can I?
Feeling kind of fuzzy because I got no fuzzy sitting on my head. But I don't give a hoot that my head ain't a beauty. I cover it up instead. I got my hat jack turned around the back, Jack, with a girl named Patty. Digging my hattie. Jump back, give me a slap, Jack.
Oh, Doug, you're so hip. Oh, it's a nice hat.
Riding the fair, he ain't got any hair. He's a roping king, they say, under a cavalry. Riding high and women sighing, oh, dog and dog.
Doug, you're so rotten. Oh, it's a nice hat. Help! Save me! Help! Oh, Doug, so fiery. Phew. Oh, no! You're bald! Let me back! Help! I'll help you, Dougie.
You, Judy Funny. Are you going to help me?
No, I'm helping myself. You are filling this house in which I live with really negative energy.
So Judy took me to the costume department at her school to find a wig that was me.
I don't think so.
Hey! This is the last of them.
Dougie, somewhere out there, some brilliant, dedicated scientists are working day and night on a cure for male pattern baldness, so some greedy pharmaceutical giant can jack up the price and make a fortune. But look at the good side. Maybe they'll do it in time so you can still be the life of the party. Let's play a light show! There wouldn't be a light show without Doug!
one simple candy dish.
Here comes the candy, and
It's good!
way to go, Skeeter. You get an A.
You see what happens when you keep it simple?
Keep up the good work, son. You know, Rode, I think we did a pretty good job.
It's 3:46 p.m., 78 degrees, and Tsunami City opens in 34 minutes.
Now you can ride the big wet and get wet. Wet. W-E-T. Inches are down to Tsunami City. What are you afraid of? A little.
Oh, heading down to the water park, Douglas?
Nah, I'm going to the movies instead. I told everyone I wasn't feeling so good and had to skip Tsunami City.
Hey, Douglas, why aren't you at that new water park?
Tsunami City?
Bless you! Every kid in town's going.
Every kid that's not bald.
Going bald, are you? Oh, Doug. Well, I've got lots of products to fight baldness.
Really?
Of course, none of them work.
Never have.
Never will.
Well, what does work?
Nothing. You know why?
Because you can't beat Mother Nature. No, I guess you can't.
But, Doug, if you're worried that people won't like you because you've lost some hair, hey, that's their loss.
Because you're still the same person.
Only sexier. Maybe you guys are right. Only a loser would let hair worries keep him from water pleasure. Only a loser would skip out on his friends when they're having fun. So what's it gonna be, Doug Funny? One, please.
Daniel Defoe, the original Smash Adams, returns to the big screen, and he's blowing his top.
He's bald!
He takes on the bad guys, and he does it all natural.
You know, God put a lot of heads on this earth. And the ones he doesn't like? Covered with hair.
He's the super spy who knows you can fight crime, but you can't fight Mother Nature. This summer, get ready to take a ride with the biggest, baddest, baldest guy on the block.
Hang on to your hair, baby.
Daniel Defoe is... Cue Ball.
Comb. Now that's my kinds of movie.
Excuse me. If being bald didn't stop Daniel Dravat, what was stopping me? After all, did Patty's pimple make me like her less? No way. Did Bibi's new nose make her any different? No. And did Roger's goatee make him cooler? Well, sort of. And if someday I do go bald, so what? You're still the same person.
Hey, kid.
Huh?
Want to look bald?
Hey, everybody, I'm Cue Ball.
Feeling better, Doug?
A lot better. Where's Skeet? Here comes my super simple dive.
Nice dive, but it looks pretty complicated. Not a simple design at all.
Does he take into account the Archimedean displacement of the water?
And the reflexive resonance of the fiberglass horizontal he's employing to propel himself.
No, you guys, it's easy. When you want to do a cannonball, you just need to follow one simple rule. Scream real loud.
I thought Bibi was getting her bandage off.
She had another operation.
She's having her old nose put back on.
She liked the nose she was born with better.
We had a great time that day. And I got some great news the next day. Mom pointed out her other brother that Judy forgot to mention, Uncle Harry. So I'm not going to worry about my hair anymore. Besides, they say worrying just makes your hair fall out faster. When you really think about it, Journal, people don't become your friends based on your hair, or your complexion, or your nose. They like you based on you. And if they don't, well, they're probably not good friends. And I've got some great ones.
Funny, you got any
any of that hair-growing stuff left. My goatee's not coming in as fast as I'd hoped. Maybe it needs some fertilizer. You know, chicks dig a guy with facial hair.